This summer, Europe faces a massive heat wave throughout the continent. Statistics say that the European land average reached 19.14 degrees Celsius in June 2026, marking the second highest June on the record for the continent. According to Free Malaysia Today, FMT, at least 12,000 excess deaths were recorded across 9 European countries during June's heatwave. National statistics indicate a toll that could yet rise as more data is released. Just because the current heat wave is only happening in Europe doesn't mean that we should be concerned. Heat waves can happen anywhere all around the world. It is notable that heat waves significantly affects public health, infrastructure, and also natural resources. This has led to severe strain in water and energy, heat stress, as well as reduced labor productivity. This also further proves that this spike in climate change has reached a concerning level for our Earth's health. Today, we have Christina Aiman, a meteorologist, and Nurul Adahayana, a public health officer, to discuss this topic further.
What exactly is a heat wave? A heat wave is a period of unusual high temperature that lasts for several days or even weeks. However, the heat wave that struck Europe in the summer of 2026 was much more intense than a normal summer. Scientists believe that climate change is one of the main causes of this extreme weather. Greenhouse gases trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere, causing global temperature to rise. Because of this, heat waves are becoming more frequent, lasting longer, and becoming more severe. Europe is now recognized as the fastest warming continent, which is why this extreme weather becoming more common. If carbon emissions continue to increase, similar heat waves may happen more often in the future. This reminds us that climate change is not just a problem for the future. It is happening now, and we all have a role in protecting our planet.
Good day everyone, as public health officer, I would like to highlight the impact of heat weather to our health and why it should never be taken lightly. When the weather becomes extremely hot, our body has to work much harder to maintain a normal temperature. If the body cannot cool itself properly, it can lead to depression, heat exhaustion, or even heat stroke, which is a life-threatening medical emergency. Extreme heat can also worsen existing medical conditions, including heart disease, asthma, and other respiratory illnesses. Some groups are more vulnerable than others. Older adults, young children, pregnant women, older workers, and people with chronic illnesses face a higher risk of developing heat-related health problems. It is important that family members, neighbors, and communities check on these vulnerable individuals, especially during the prolonged periods of hot weather. To reduce this risk, everyone should drink plenty of water throughout the day, even if they do not feel thirsty. Avoid outdoor activities during the hottest hour. Wear light and loose fitting clothing. Use sunscreen and stay in cool or shaded place whenever possible. If you experience symptoms such as dizziness, headache, confusion, or fainting, seek medical attention immediately, as this may be a sign of serious heat-related illness.
Now, let us move on to a local resident. Hi, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Farah Dania and I'm a local resident here.
Hi, Faradania. How would you say the climate change has affected your daily life, and what should people do to reduce its effects?
As a local resident, I believe climate change is no longer a distant issue. Even though this heat wave happened in Europe, it reminds us that it could happen anywhere. In our daily lives, extreme weather can make traveling more difficult, especially when public transportation is not easily accessible. Many people also have to plan their daily routines around the weather to avoid the hottest hours. That's why I believe we all should take small actions such as reducing plastic waste, saving electricity, using public transportation whenever possible, and planting more trees. Together, this simple action can help protect environment value. First, the heat wave in Europe shows that climate change is a global issue that requires cooperation from everyone. Government, health authorities, scientists, and communities must work together by sharing information, following safety measures, and taking action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Through cooperation, we can better protect people's health and reduce the impact of extreme weather.
Second, environmental awareness is essential because climate change is causing more frequent and instant heat wave around the world. By reducing pollution, saving energy, planting trees, and protecting the environment, we can help reduce the impact of global warming and create a healthier future for everyone. Every small action we take today can make a big difference for future generations.
The last value is responsibility. In responding to a heat wave, everyone has a crucial role that must be acknowledged. Employers must ensure they provide a safe working environment during a heat wave for their employees, while individuals should also adapt their schedules and activities accordingly to avoid the hottest part of the day. The responsibility to respond to a heat wave rests with everyone involved in the situation.
First, government strengthens a gold green campaign by promoting renewable energy, reducing carbon emission, and encourage tree planting. We can help slow down climate change and reduce the risk of extreme heat in the future.
Second, the government and the public should strengthen public awareness about climate change through education, campaign, and community programs.
Lastly, to maintain good health during the heat wave, it is critical for everyone to stay properly hydrated and adhere to all recommended safety guidelines effectively.